Hey, what's up, you guys? Okay, so I realized that today was actually the 6 week point for me having in these micro link extensions. And micro link extensions, I guess, first of all, would be the extensions that involve the I-tip hair as well as the micro bead. Some you can use either regular micro link beads or you can get silicone line beads as well. The ones that I have installed are the silicone beads. Originally, I installed 230, I want to say 230 strands were installed initially. Since I installed them, I have taken out about 15 of them and the ones that I've taken out were here recently, and that's because they were pulling on my hair because like the shed hair had already come out, and so it was like hanging on by like 2 or 3 pieces of hair, so it was really hurting my hair. So I just went ahead and took those out as opposed to just putting them back in. And I have lost about 30, so that means just like when I'm combing or brushing my hair, like I've actually lost about 30 of them have just come out on their own, which is of course leaves a total of about 45, give or take. So it's about 190 left in my head. And honestly, in my original review when I had first installed them, I said that I didn't like them and I wasn't sure if I wanted to keep them in or not. And I also said that I wanted to go back to Maymax. Well, quick update for those of you who did not know, Maymax has stopped selling little personal tampons. You now have to buy them with the kit, or I don't know if you can buy them like single anymore, but they're not on the website, so you might have to email her and ask her about them. So I had to look into finding a new extension method. So of course Maymax kind of got pushed to side, and I started thinking that maybe these aren't that bad. But I would still prefer micro loop extensions a whole lot better. They're so much easier on a do-it-yourself extensionist, or what if you want to do your own hair. It's better to get micro loop because it's already pre-threaded and everything, and it's a lot easier, which is one of the cons that I'm gonna get into about these extensions. So of course the pros of these extensions over other methods, as far as I did install a couple fusion with the U-tip hair extensions. I installed a few of those, but I found that one, trying to take them out was extremely irritating because I only put like 4 in my head because I didn't want to do like a whole section and then have to cut it all out. So I just put a few sporadically in my head. They have all came out of my head. One of them actually, like, the keratin broke down and I was able to literally like slide it out of my hair, which leads me to believe that getting these all over my head would not be a good investment because they would not be able to hold up to the amount of oils and things that I have to put in my hair to keep it hydrated. On the other side, also because you have to use acetone to take them out, that is an incredibly drying agent for your fingernails, and your nails and your hair are made of the same product. So, or made of the same I'm tongue-tied. Why am I always tongue-tied? I'm never tongue-tied until I get on camera. But anyways, your nails and hair are made of the same fiber. So, of course, if it dries out your nails, you can only imagine what it does to your hair. So, I didn't like that, which is why I decided that if I was going to do a fusion method, then I was going to try cold fusion. So, the pros of these extensions, of course, long hair. Mine are 18 inches, and they come to right below my boob length, and I am 5'2", 5'3", something like that. So I'm 5'2", 5'3", and they come to right below my boob, and of course shorter when you curl it. Which this isn't straightened, it's just sort of like naturally straightened. I don't know if that makes sense, but anyways, these are silicone lined, so of course they are supposed to grip your hair a little bit better. They grip better than the micro loop extensions did originally that I got, but I still had some slide out. So I mean, at this point I haven't had as many slide out as when I just did plain micro loop extensions, so kudos for the silicone lining. They're less damaging to your natural hair, of course, because you have the silicone in them, so it's not as damaging as metal on your directly on your hair, or the heated keratin and the acetone and all that good stuff. Another pro was that I can deep condition my hair. As a matter of fact, I just did a deep conditioning pack this past weekend to help with the ends of the hair because they were looking really, really dry. I think I'm gonna do another one here shortly. But I can deep condition my hair so that my hair stays moisturized and hydrated, as opposed to other extension methods like Max. You can't use heavy conditioners because it'll break the bonds down. With heated fusion, you can't use deep conditioning packs, of course, because it'll break the bonds down. So it is a plus to using these extensions with that. Cons to these extensions, of course, like I told you, I lost a few extensions. Now with that, you're going to lose extensions with any method that you have, simply because it's not your hair. I mean, so you're going to lose at least one or two. Maybe not 20, 30, 40, but you're going to lose a few. So that part didn't really, I mean, it aggravates me if I brush when I'm brushing my hair and they are just like sliding out, but these weren't as bad as last time. So there's a moth in here. So of course I'm not really, it is what it is. What else? Let's see. I said that you lose a few. Tangling and shedding. I did experience tangling. I did experience shedding. Again, these two, the tangling is really just an annoyance, like when I curl my hair, or if I try and wear it straight like this and then it starts to like tangle and bunch. Like, that's not cute. It's just not cute. So that's a problem for me. So I've learned to just like braid it up halfway throughout the day to keep it from doing that. I did find another, quick note, I did find another extension site that I want to try their extensions, but I don't know when I'm going to do that. So, because I know I'm itching to take these out and either do clip-in extensions or a protective hair, like just do something. I just want to, I don't know, probably clip-ins, maybe, I don't know, we'll decide later. Okay, so like I mentioned earlier, I did a deep conditioning pack because the ends of this hair dry out so quickly, and if they don't stay moisturized, it looks so dry and frizzy and gross, and it's just not a good look. So I've learned to deep condition my hair. I also started using a leave-in conditioner as well as a actual conditioner, and actually using a conditioner was something I had to get back into the habit of doing, because with Max extensions, like I said, you can't use a conditioner unless you have to use a light conditioner. So I had to get back into the habit of actually using conditioners on my hair. Right now I'm using Aussie's 3-Minute Miracle, but I'm gonna do a hair product video sometime in the near future, so I'll talk more about that and I'll talk more about it in that video. So yeah, these can be hard to moisturize because you don't want to put too much oil on them and have them looking all oily and yucky, and then you don't want to put not enough and have them looking dried out and frizzy like I told you the ends were looking. So that it's kind of, you gotta find your medium between your hair and your extension hair and just making it all work together. They are sometimes stringy looking. That is something that I haven't really figured out too much about, except that they only look stringy when you don't have enough in. So the way I've combated this, if you guys watch the other extension video, and I'm sorry this one's running long, but if you watch the other video, I told you that there was like a shelf from where my hair was short and then the extension hair was really long. So in the top of my head, like the extensions, that once I took the ones out right around the edges, I actually started wearing clip-in extensions to help thicken my hair, or to help give the extensions more oomph, I guess. I don't have a technical word for it, but to give my hair its thickness back, because my hair is naturally thick, and so when you put extensions in and the extensions aren't as thick as your hair, it doesn't work. So I'm wearing clip-in extensions on top to help balance out the long extensions on the bottom and to help blend my hair out. So that's how I combated the stringy looking part. And I already mentioned about the ends drying out. So that's pretty much everything. I mean, it holds a curl really well, extremely well actually, when you use like the curler I've been using lately is the Bedhead Curly Pops. It's an inverted curler, but it's actually a wand, so it holds those curls extremely well, like a couple days long. In fact, I think I've actually worn them for like a week. The same curls. Of course, they had loosened a little bit, but they were still very much there. So it does hold a curl, and I mean, like, you gotta, with extensions, you kind of have to pick and choose your battles. Like, when I buy extensions off eBay, I don't buy them because I know they're gonna be the absolute best quality. I buy them because I want long hair, and because most of the time I just want to try something different. Like, it's not something that I'm looking at as an investment, which is why I'm so particular about how much money I spend on these experiments, because I change my hair like every other month. I want to do something different to it, but I think I'm gonna just stick with like long hair and just when I take these out, just do clip-in extensions, because that was what I was doing before I actually started wearing strand by strand extensions. I was wearing clip-ins, and then I switched to Mini Max, and then I switched to these. So I'm just all over the map. But guys, it's been great. I hope that this video has been helpful. If you have any questions about extensions of any sort, of course, leave them below, and I will definitely hit you back up, let you know the answer. And if I don't have the answer, I will find it for you.